No matter where you go, there's nothing quite like cracking open a cold soda and listening to that sweet sound of liquid happiness. Sure, the US has its fair share of soft drinks, but there are plenty of cool sodas from around the world that are worth a try. Like Scotland's famous Urn Brew, the bright orange drink that no one can quite describe but everyone swears tastes amazing. Or Mexico's Arritos. Some of these drinks have made their way across borders and can be found in other countries, while others are still local gems that you'll have to travel to taste. Coca-Cola might be the most popular soda globally, it's everywhere, but if you want to explore new flavors and get a real taste of different cultures, check out the local soft drinks. Many of these sodas have unique ingredients and flavors that reflect where they're from, like South Africa's bright green cream soda, which locals lovingly call the Green Ambulance, for its supposed hangover cure powers. These fizzy drinks are often more than just refreshments. They're a part of the culture and sometimes even carry historical significance. Some have cool backstories, others are rare and intriguing, and a lot are simply delicious. These are the top drinks from around the world. But first, why don't you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with all our videos? Inca Kola is a bright yellow soda that's even more popular than Coca-Cola in Peru. Because who needs global icons when you've got a drink that tastes like you melted down a bag of gummy bears? Originally created by a British immigrant, this neon drink is everywhere in Peru. From grocery stores to street food stands, its name and logo reflect Peru's indigenous history, helping it become closely tied to the country's identity. The term Inca invokes the legacy of the ancient Inca Empire, which is a significant source of national pride. The logo features a motif resembling traditional Incan art, which strengthens its connection to Peru's cultural identity. The soda's marketing has always leaned heavily into this heritage angle, branding it as a drink that's authentically Peruvian. When you take a sip out of Inca Kola, it's like getting hit with a wave of nostalgia, even if it's your first time tasting it. The flavor is intensely sweet, with a bubblegum-like taste that's hard to pin down but impossible to forget. It's as if someone mixed together candy, sunshine, and a touch of mystery, and it's super polarizing. People either fall in love with it or find it a bit too much on the first try, but in Peru, it's adored. Guaraná Antarctica is Brazil's beloved soda, made from the Guaraná plant, which grows in the Amazon and is known for its high caffeine content. The drink's taste is crisp and tart, often compared to a mix of apple and berries, but it's lighter and less sweet than your typical soda, making it a refreshing alternative. Despite the natural caffeine in Guaraná Antarctica contains about 30 to 60 mg of caffeine per 12-ounce can, slightly less than a similar-sized can of Coke. So while it won't have you bouncing off the walls like an energy drink, it does provide a noticeable energy boost that can make you feel alert and focused. The soda is deeply rooted in Brazilian culture, often seen as more than just a beverage. It's a national icon. The Guaraná plant has been used by indigenous peoples for centuries for its energizing and medical properties, and these traditional roots have been cleverly woven into the brand's identity. Over the years, Guaraná Antarctica's successful marketing has cemented its place in Brazilian daily life, making it a drink of choice from casual gatherings to sporting events. If you're looking to try it, Guaraná Antarctica is not just limited to Brazil. It's produced in countries like Argentina, Portugal, and Japan, and it's increasingly available in stores worldwide, so you could probably find it near you without needing to book a flight. While whiskey might be the drink most people associate with Scotland, Urn Brew holds a special place in the hearts of Scots. This bright orange soda might remind you of Fanta at first glance, but it's the furthest thing from it. Its flavor is a riddle wrapped in fizz, often compared to bubblegum or Tutti Frutti, but honestly, it's in a league of its own. The company plays on this mystery with cheeky ads that end with the slogan, "Let's just agree it tastes bangin'." Urn Brew, originally called Iron Brew, was created in 1901 and got its name because it originally contained a small amount of iron. The name was later tweaked to Earn Brew since it's not technically a brew. The drink still packs in some iron along with caffeine, quinine, sugar, artificial sweeteners, and colorings. When you take a sip, it's like your taste buds are on a wild ride, sweet, slightly metallic, and bursting with bubbles that could wake up even the sleepiest of moods. It's not quite like being on speed, but it's definitely an energizing kick, lifting your spirits with every sip. In 2018, when artificial sweeteners were added due to the UK's sugar tax, die-hard fans weren't thrilled. The backlash was so strong that Earn Brew 1901, made with the original recipe, was brought back and has been a hit ever since. You can find Earn Brew in most supermarkets across the UK, and it's also available in some specialty stores abroad or online if you're craving a taste of Scotland. Why is it so popular? Well, Earn Brew isn't just a drink, it's a cultural icon. It's cheeky, a bit rebellious, and unashamedly unique. Traits that resonate with its fans. It's the hangover cure of legends, often dubbed Scotland's other national drink, and it's a staple at every Scottish gathering, from daily routines to celebrations. As for whether it's actually bangin', you'll have to try it yourself to decide, because like its slogan says, the taste is up for debate, but the love for Earn Brew is undeniably real. Fritz Cola is Germany's unique take on cola, packed with natural ingredients like cola nut and green coffee bean extracts. It's nearly black in color and has a serious caffeine kick. About 82 milligrams per bottle, compared to just 33 milligrams in the same amount of Coke. That's about the same caffeine as a shot of espresso or roughly a cup of coffee. In comparison, Coke only gives you about a third of that jolt. So if you're looking for a cola that wakes you up like your morning coffee, Fritz Cola's got you covered. The brand was started in 2002 by two college students, Lorenz Hampel and Mirko Riegert, who wanted to create a better, more caffeinated alternative to mainstream colas. Fritz Cola's minimalist glass bottles feature black and white labels with the founders' faces, maintaining the brand's simple, straightforward vibe. Fritz Cola offers sugar-free and super zero versions, along with Fritz Limo, which includes orangeade and lemonade, and the organic Fritz Spritz, available in apple and rhubarb flavors. Materva is a mate-based soda that originally hails from Cuba, but is now produced in Miami. Its bright red and yellow cans are a familiar sight in the city, representing both Cuban roots and the culture of the Cuban community in South Florida. Though Materva's flavor leans more sugary than traditional yerba mate, it gets its caffeine from natural mate extract, which provides a smoother and more balanced caffeine boost compared to other sources like coffee or energy drinks. The caffeine in yerba mate is often considered smoother because it contains not just caffeine but also other compounds like theobromine and theophylline, which work together to produce a more gradual, sustained energy boost without the typical jitters or sudden crash. Theobromine, also found in chocolate, has a gentler effect on the central nervous system, promoting alertness and relaxation at the same time. Materva is one of the several Cuban sodas made by the Cowie Bottling Company, which was founded in Cuba before the 1950s revolution. The founders later moved to Miami and relaunched the company in the 1960s, bringing classic sodas like Materva, Cowie Lemon Lime, and Upina to the US. In a bit of fun trivia, during a 2010 visit to the Miami sandwich shop, El Mago de las Fritas, then President Barack Obama reportedly ordered a can of Materva. What he thought of it, though, remains a mystery. Materva is widely available in South Florida, especially in areas with a strong Cuban community, like Miami. You'll often find it in local grocery stores, Cuban cafes, and specialty shops that stock Latin American products. However, Materva has also expanded beyond South Florida and can be found in various other parts of the US, particularly in states with large Hispanic populations. For those outside of these regions, Materva can often be purchased online through retailers like Amazon or Latin food specialty websites. Brisa comes from the Portuguese island of Madeira, which is closer to Morocco and the Canary Islands than to mainland Portugal. Madeira has its own distinct culture and food, and Brisa is a modern part of that identity. It was first made in 1970 and was the world's first soda with pure passion fruit juice. The original maracuja passion fruit flavor is still the most popular on the island, but you can also find pineapple and sugar-free options with apple, orange, and passion fruit. Barisa maracuja is made with just 7 ingredients, including 9% juice and no artificial colors, making it a more natural but still sweet alternative to mainstream sodas. If you buy Barisa in a bottle, you'll notice the passion fruit pulp settles at the bottom. Just give it a gentle shake before opening to mix it up and get that real fruit taste in every sip. Its sweet and slightly tart flavor goes great with other Madeiran dishes, like Milo Frito and Bolo do Caco. Orangina is known for its distinctive round bottle that resembles an orange and its classic ads featuring a sun umbrella made from a swirl of orange peel. While you might spot it in the US, Orangina is especially popular in France and throughout Europe. Interestingly, it wasn't originally French. It was created in Algeria by a Valencian pharmacist who first named it Narangina, inspired by the Spanish word for orange. When it hit the French market, it was rebranded as Orangina. Today, the original version with a blend of orange, lemon, mandarin, and grapefruit juices plus 2% orange pulp is the most common. However, you might also find variations like red orange, light, and tropical flavors that include mango, pineapple, passion fruit, and apple. Despite its name, green cola isn't actually green. Launched in Greece in 2012, green cola has gained popularity for its focus on natural ingredients. It's sweetened with stevia instead of sugar and gets its caffeine from green coffee beans, which might also explain the name. The soda has a flavor similar to Coca-Cola, but with a unique twist from the alternative sweetener. The brand has expanded its lineup to include flavors like lemonade, orangeade, lemon lime, and sour cherry, along with caffeine-free versions. It's also ventured into soda water, tonic, and canned mocktails, though the classic cola remains the fan favorite in Greece. Aritos is a beloved fruit soda brand that many Americans recognize by its colorful glass bottles and simple orange and green logo. It was founded in 1950 by a Mexican chemist known as El Güero, and the brand made its way to the US in 1988. Originally, Aritos came in coffee flavor, which was soon followed by tamarind, mandarin, lime, guava, and a range of others like pineapple, strawberry, grapefruit, and Mexican cola. The bright, sometimes neon colors of the sodas made them stand out on the shelves even before labels were used. Aritos has done more than just stick to its classic soda roots. It's kept up with the times through a strong social media presence and collaborations with brands like Nike and Finley hats. It was even an official partner of the 2023 X Games, making it not just a drink but a cultural icon. And for some fun trivia, it's rumored that the company has secret mandarin groves somewhere in the Yucatan Peninsula, though the reason for the secrecy remains a mystery, perhaps just to keep us guessing. Barrett's Ginger Beer is a Caribbean favorite known for its bold, spicy kick and natural ginger flavor. Unlike ginger ale, which is typically milder, Barrett's Ginger Beer packs a punch with its sweet and spicy profile. It's available in both cans and glass bottles with a key difference. The canned version uses high fructose corn syrup while the bottled version sticks to pure cane sugar. There's also a sugar-free option with a light blue label, sweetened with sucralose and Ace K. Originally from Bermuda, Barrett's is now also produced in the US and is a more popular choice at craft cocktail bars, especially for making classic drinks like the Moscow Mule and Dark and Stormy. Chilsung cider has been a staple in South Korea for decades, and its enduring popularity is due to a blend of nostalgia, cultural significance, and a taste that resonates with many. Introduced in 1950, it was one of the first sodas produced domestically, which immediately set it apart as a homegrown alternative to imported brands. Over the years, it became a go-to refreshment for many South Koreans, connecting generations through shared memories of enjoying Chilsung at family gatherings, picnics, and celebrations. The name Chilsung is said to refer to the 7 stars of the Big Dipper, which explains the star design on its label. Recently, Chilsung cider has captured the attention of younger consumers with limited edition packaging and ads featuring BTS, promoting new flavors like peach and green tangerine. In 2019, Chilsung switched from green to clear plastic bottles to comply with South Korea's new environmental regulations. Taste-wise, Chilsung cider is light, crisp, and subtly sweet, with a refreshing lemon-lime flavor similar to Sprite, but with a slightly milder and cleaner profile. It's caffeine-free and has no artificial coloring, making it a clear, bubbly drink that's easy on the palate. and perfect for quenching thirst without overwhelming the taste buds. This simplicity, combined with its cultural roots and modern marketing efforts, like limited edition collaborations with popular K-pop groups such as BTS, has kept Chilsung cider relevant and beloved by both older generations who grew up with it and younger ones discovering it. Ramune is a popular Japanese soda not tied to a single brand but known for its iconic glass bottle sealed with a marble. This distinctive packaging, called a cod neck bottle, was once common worldwide but now mainly exists with Japanese ramune and Indian banta. To open a ramune, you use a plastic device to push the marble down, which then gets caught in the narrow part of the neck to keep it from blocking the drink. The soda inside is usually lemon-lime flavored, but it's the fun of opening it up and the novelty of the marble that makes ramune stand out. It's become widely available outside US, including in US specialty stores and larger chains like World Market. Foxton Fizz is one of New Zealand's oldest soft drink brands, known for its glass bottles and retro-style labels. Founded in 1918 in the small town of Foxton on the North Island, this soda was originally delivered in glass bottles packed in wooden crates, which were returned to the factory for refills. A nostalgic process similar to old-fashioned milk deliveries. The brand remained family-owned until 2006 when a group of 10 friends bought it to save it from closing down. The company then moved to Auckland and updated its bottling and delivery methods, parting ways with the wooden crates. Today, Foxton Fizz has expanded its presence across New Zealand, offering flavors like lime, lemonade, cola, creaming soda, raspberry, and cocktail, all in classic glass bottles. For those who miss the old days, the company even sells replicas of its 1960s green delivery crate, adding a touch of nostalgia for longtime fans. In Spain, La Casera is the go-to soda, especially when mixing drinks like Tinto de Verano, which is red wine mixed with soda. The brand is so popular that Casera has become a catch-all term for soda, particularly when it's used as a mixer. Despite its name, which means homemade in Spanish, La Casera is far from artisanal today. The brand's lineup now includes the classic unflavored soda along with lemon, mint, apple, orange, and cola flavors. They've also expanded into pre-mixed drinks like Tinto de Verano and various aperitifs made with cider, vermouth, and verdejo wine. In a push for healthier options, the company has been reducing the sugar in its drinks, with 98% of them now being low or 0 calorie. Sperletta is a beloved South African soda brand that started in the early 1950s thanks to a Coca-Cola factory owner. Known for its bright colors and distinctive flavors, Sperletta's most famous variety is its bright green creme soda, a local twist on the American cream soda. Other flavors include Sparberry, red, pine nut, yellow, cherry plum, apple rush, and iron brew, dark brown, not to be confused with Scotland's Urn brew. While Sperletta is most popular in southern Africa, it's also available in a few other countries. In Mozambique, the Sparberry flavor is used in a popular drink called an R&R, made with rum and red soda. The bright green creme soda is also a favorite mixer in South Africa, often touted as a remedy for hangovers and humorously nicknamed the Green Ambulance. So, have you ever tried any of these popular drinks? Leave a comment below. But that's all for today. See ya!